Welcome. My name is Mark Griffith, COO of Toda.Network. It's been a fantastic day. I've been blown away by the presentations today. The final presentation today is from Mind.AI. Mind.AI has a revolutionary approach to artificial intelligence. It just goes beyond what deep learning is and does, and is based on a core reasoning engine. Let me introduce Rian Lee and John Doe from Mind. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Mark. We are so excited to be here. Thanks again. My name is Rian, CTO at Mind. Before we get started, let me show you a short introductory video about Mind.
Artificial intelligence is the new arms race of our time. With the world's wealthiest corporations and nations hoarding the most innovative scientists, engineers, and researchers, it's deterring our collective brainpower from creating projects that may solve global humanitarian crises to merely producing systems for profit, surveillance, and war. The AI arms race rapidly progressed us through the second wave of AI, in which deep learning through brute force statistical computations led to superhuman achievements in several domains. Second wave systems produce extremely accurate results, but its mistakes can be fatal, as we've seen with recent autonomous vehicles. To make matters worse, it's extremely difficult to pinpoint what went wrong within these black boxes. Mind.AI was created to tackle the limitations of these second wave systems and bring forth the third wave of AI. Mind is an artificial intelligence powered by revolutionary, internationally patented data structures to perform deductive, inductive, and abductive reasoning. By parsing natural language and breaking down information to its most fundamental level, Mind is able to contextualize every detail. This entire process is transparent, allowing us to pinpoint and surgically correct exact points of error. We plan to open source the Mind engine and distribute the ontological database to promote a democratization of power in the AI space today. Building a community of intelligent minds around the Mind ecosystem can allow us to turn the tide of the AI arms race, promote benevolent progress rather than narrow self-interests, and ultimately, advance humanity as one.
So, I'm going to tell you more about the third wave of AI. The third wave of AI is not concentrated on supercomputing power. It does not deal with. It does not deal with tons of data, but it concentrates on the reasoning with the natural language, which is most unstructured data. Then, what is reasoning? Reasoning is associated with thinking, cognition, and intellect, and also consists with three types of reasoning process: abduction, deduction, and induction. So when you say reasoning, these three types of logical reasoning have to happen in concert. So if one of these is missing, we cannot say reasoning. So please remember that to say reason, these three types of logical reasoning has to happen in concert. This is our unit of reasoning. It took us more than 12 years. It took us more than 12 years of hard work. This simple data structure, called canonical, consists with node and link between node. It also embodies three types of logical reasoning process: abduction on the left-hand side, deduction on the right-hand side, and induction on the bottom. So when primary goes the resultant to solve a problem, the context has to happen. So when you form a canonical from natural language, the logical reasoning naturally follows. What is different from other AI technologies? We are based on symbolic. But through the AI winter, we observed a lot of weaknesses. So we developed entirely new symbolic paradigm. We are natural language reasoning, not processing. You know, the reasoning and processing are very, very different. So, but we use natural language for reason. By forming the augmented topological network, we overcome the brittleness of symbolic approach. So as you can see on the left side, our canonical is moving around. So augmented part is node can be a link can be a node, also canonical can be node or link. It's linear and qualitative, also it follows human understandable logic. That's why we don't need tons of data to train our machine. For instance, to teach our machine to play game of Go, we just give it a rule how to play Go, then it will play Go. Nowadays, all the AI company is facing transparency issue. So there is a result, but no one knows how it came out. But when there is reasoning happen, you can just see the network of our canonical, then you will know how and why it came out. Our is language agnostic. That means it can be any languages, like Chinese, Korean, Arabic, or even it can be computer programming languages, such as C, Java, or Python. We can apply any disciplines as well as any domains, such as medical, finance, and law. And also, we want to open our mind engine so anyone around the world can take advantage of mind technologies. Also, we want to decentralize as well as democratize our engine so that no one company, no one country hold the power of AI. Instead, we want to give this power to the community around the world. This is our ecosystem. So through the ecosystem, we want to collect ontology internationally, securely, and in multiple domains. So when we collect this ontology, we're going to incentivize the user who feeds the ontology to us. And we're going to open our API to the developers around the world so they can build the stunning applications and even another environment with us. And they are the users who is going to access the App Store and who's going to use the application. And this entire ecosystem will have a currency called one token. So to take advantage of blockchain, we use Toda because millions of users are contributing us to make our ontology. But we need a security, and we need efficiency. There is no other blockchain technologies other than Toda provides this much of capability. And by its nature, it governs decentralization. Also, within Toda.Network, we can take advantage of other companies like you, and you guys can take advantage of Mind technology as well. So what will be the future and beyond? Let me start with the primary use case first. It can be a drug discovery. It can be shopping assistant. It can be virtual mentor. It can be automated coding. And it can be asset management for finance. It can be a diagnosis as well as a new discovery, new treatment paradigms. And it can be personal secretary like a Jarvis. But there will be much more. The reason we decentralize and we open our engine is like the developers around the world like you, and to make the future and beyond with us. We are not saying we solved AGI problem. However, if things formed in our canonical structure, we can solve any problem that never been solved before. So I urge you to join our community to help us and help our humanity moving forward. Thank you.